dropping into certain triggers. Not too bad, just waking up. I thought you might be. Cool. Yeah, so I was just planning on going for like my usual couple of hours a day, and then if Darius is still live, I'll probably raid over to him for you guys. So, yeah, at the minute I'm just doing a little chill out stream. Frozen stream.
Chill out.
Did it die or something? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. It might have done.
Briefly. Yeah, it restarted.
Again. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't disconnected a minute ago.
Serpent's fault. It's as soon as you put up his
Yeah.
shout out.
Bob Bide? I think that's right. Thank you very much for that resub. Much appreciated. 6 months in advance. Wow. Holy cripes. I feel honoured. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to set up OBS and see if that is a little bit more... Bobby D. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to set up OBS maybe once just to see how that is at some point. I know Darius has had a heck of a lot of issues recently, and I think the last couple of streams I've done haven't been too bad, but it does just disconnect there for one split second. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, how you doing there, T Miller, as well? So Mr. T Miller was on this morning for anybody who was actually doing a server play with FS22 Farming Guy, or 2022 Farming Guy I should say. What a commotion they were having. Wow. Yes, you stay there, good girl. Good girl. I did. They look really, really good, and I noticed he actually added it to his stream logo as well. Well done. They are great. But yeah, I finally got those my t-shirt and hat to work, T-Mailer, by the way, and they're actually fitting properly. I'm still going to play around and tweak them a little bit more. But yeah, obviously if you're wondering what that is obviously Mr. Braven, who did the production revamp mod. He's coming out with a new mod soon on the mod hub, and it's to do with the wardrobe. And it's going to allow you to customize your clothing a little bit more. Obviously currently, as it comes out, you'll just basically have some simple like hats with like the logo on it, for example. I'm trying to think of what else. Those t-shirts. So you can have like hoodie with farm sim on it if you want to, and your logo. But he has got a PDA set up as well, so you can actually customize it yourself. So if you know how to do a little bit of editing with Notepad, well, it's not Notepad, Paint.net, you'll be able to do it yourselves. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. So obviously Team Miller's already gone through, and yep, see, he says it's really easy to follow. Me, I kind of broke it because I didn't even bother reading it. I just went in and tried doing it on, I think it was Saturday morning, afternoon sort of time, and for some weird reason, when I loaded into the game, the t-shirts were like twice the size. I have no idea what the heck was going on, so I ended up deleting it and then restarting, and yeah, it's all fine. But yeah, you're going to need I think it's two different scripts or mods to use, from what I understand for that. That's basically what I've got. One's a wardrobe and one's like a script to be able to run that. But yeah, fun and games, guys. Fun and games. You're too skinny. Yeah, if you seen me in real life, Team Miller, you would not be saying that. So yeah, Mr. Wheels could have his own t-shirts and hat. Mr. Mouse could do it. So yeah, even Dave has said he's going to be going through creating his own SGA logos and stuff, t-shirts and that. So really cool. You may have motorcycle.
I gave up on it.
Yeah.
I I messed with it for quite a bit yesterday, and I never liked the way they looked.
Oh, right, okay.
Positioning,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
Obviously, they it is a nice idea, and it's kind of nice that somebody's actually finally been able to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I,
yeah, it is a little
it's
bit.
cool and all, but it's gonna take some time
Yeah,
for sure.
that is for definite. Ooh, and I've changed
I
clothes
put the
again.
logo on the hat, and then I realized I didn't like the way the logo looked. It was too big, so now I got to go do it all over again.
Yeah,
You
exactly. Let me
know,
put my hat back on.
that
There we
type.
go. Per There we go. I don't know, the logo on this t-shirt isn't too bad if I can pan around. It's not too bad actually, I think.
Yeah, I tried to put the square logo on the back, and I wasn't exactly
Yeah, the thing I was
happy with it.
thinking is maybe have the logo on the back, the SGA, and then have like the individual person's logo on the front. Also, I've just thrown on my Billy Alpaca modding one for the minute, just as this is more of a test. Obviously, I'm going to go through again and tweak it a bit. But yeah, not sure about the alpaca on the top. Definitely want it in the middle more though. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then if we could set up one for each person that's in the SGA, I think that'd be kind of cool.
You'd need 12 mod packs.
Yes. Or, oh,
22.
yeah. Well, no, there was 25 of us in total, isn't there?
Whatever there is. There'd be a lot of mods to run.
Yeah. Well, Well, you could do one mod, possibly.
I think you
I'd
can
have
only
to,
do one of each set.
but obviously rename the set so it's so and so for each person. I've seen it. Maybe that was the issue I had because I obviously renamed mine Alpaca. It didn't show up the first time.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
have to
it
have a little
reads those
play. Maybe some
files. You can't,
integrating.
you have to have a separate mod for each one.
Yeah. Hey, game room. How you doing, bud? I did 3 t-shirts in 20 minutes. There you go, T Miller. You can do the rest of us if you like. Just by your size. Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Wheels? By the way. Obviously, if you wanted to join us in Discord, you're more than welcome to. I know you're always kind of busy at the minute. Void Hyper, how are you doing? And welcome, come on in. Thanks very much for that follow. Yeah, so I'm just going to dump this off in my silo, and then what I'll do is I'll truck it in up to the oil factory in a little while. Oh yeah. Here we go. I've got my sugarcane growing. I think I've got another couple of in-game months before that's going to be ready. So, Cushy, how's it going, bud? You will have to split the logo to put the middle. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I'm pretty good at doing most things, so I shall see if I can get it sorted next time. But yeah, definitely, I think I'll definitely keep that alpaca logo there. Right, well that's tip out. So one thing, obviously I was playing around over the weekend while that's unloading, and I've kind of come up with my own little area for behind the logistics center. At some point I do want to purchase it so I can actually use it. That is really horrible. I don't like seeing third person. There we go. Um, Obviously I've used Green Thumb Farmer's little vehicle shed. Obviously it is on his trailer, so you're more than welcome to go grab it. I know Darius is using it and a few other guys. Um, he actually mentioned to me the other day when I was questioning him about a few things. Um, Obviously on Wolf Creek, for anyone who's watched those playthroughs, I had a shop or a vehicle shed similar to this, but slightly smaller. He actually based this on that one, which I was kind of chuffed at, because obviously it is a shed I love. Now, if you haven't used this before, obviously you got was it 8 bays. On the end one here, it is a vehicle repair trigger as well. You just come in here and you can repair or even sell, if you wanted to, your vehicles. I really like that, so I've kept that. right there, and obviously you got the wash bay on the end. I have actually got my glue and drywall now filled and being built. They're still coming on slowly, so yes. But I've got a nice big area in the front that I can turn around and unload, so that's kind of cool. So that's that area at the moment. The other thing I've been playing around with is the trailer that I released kind of to you guys to test over the weekend for the rocks. I'm actually going to leave it as is. It will auto-load. Obviously it's color optionable as well, or should be. The biggest issue I found is when I added in a second auto-load level, when you unload it, was actually dropping it below the map, and no matter how I tweaked it, it would either, we wouldn't pick up the rocks, or it would unload too low, sort of thing. So I'm going to just leave it as is. What I'll do after the show today, the stream, I'll upload this onto my Trello for anybody to use. And this will be able to pick up your rocks that spawn up on in the mountain, the mining area, but it'll also pick up the gems as well. At some point what I think I'll do is maybe look into a bigger trailer, but the biggest issue, if I go for a bigger trailer, when you're transporting the rocks, you're going to start getting a lot of lag issues. That's why I kind of really wanted to go for a small one. But I'll just take a little drive up the top and chill. I'm waiting for the buildable version of that. Yeah, and that's another thing as well with that shed back there, with the wash bay on the end. He is working on a buildable version for this map as well, which is really kind of cool. Yeah, that building just does not look quite right. Looks too light in my opinion. But it'll be going bye-bye soon. I have plans for up this way. I kind of want to make it a kind of an industrial area. I'm obviously starting slowly down there and it's getting there. And Jobbies, I think that is. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, excuse me. Right. Obviously, if you didn't see this on Friday, it's like, where the heck were you guys? Jeez. Only kidding. Right, so up here on the right, if I can get up here. Obviously, one thing is, there is no straps going to be on it. I thought it'd be easier just to leave them off. If it crashes, then you're going to have to pick them up, because I'm a scoundrel that way. But I think I loaded up about 30 rocks into it, quite easily, stones. Yeah, the big boulder things. So, as long as you don't go up too much, you should be okay. And who knows, if I can figure out how to add a attachment, we may be able to run a couple at a time on this. But let's have a look. So up here is obviously where the rock spawning is. Obviously you're going to get your rocks that can go to the big rock crusher that's built into the map. But also you get gems up here as well. Now this, if I remember right, there's 6 different spots for that. And I know one's... Oh, there we go, look at that. I've got my first rock. Yay! Obviously it will load both of them if you wanted to. So for me, pull that up, start loading, left shift R. Obviously I have not updated it yet, so there we go. Cool. Obviously one thing to bear in mind, the more of these that's on the map, the more frame rate issues you may have, or you will experience up in this area. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. There's some more just there. And I don't think I'm going to be close enough, but oh, I can get that one. To unload with this, you're going to have to force unload. So that's going to be your control I, if you do want to do it. So And Mr. Miller is messaging me in Discord. I'll have to have a look there in a sec. Cool, so I must have had some rain or something at some point to get a few of these boulders out. Cool. The nice thing is with these little gems, you can sell them at the bank. Shift R, there we go. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I think what might be a nice idea is... I know on FS19 PV Uncharted we had that rock storage, didn't we? I wonder if that'd be nice to have that back as a temp.